Welcome back to Across Louisiana. I know it's hard to believe that we're already talking holiday things here, and a fixture in the holidays is being shown out of any Baton Rouge business. It's the Salvation Army. You know them, you see them, but they do so much more than that. And here to tell us about it is Priscilla Baldwin. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me. So Christmas is a big time for the Salvation Army. This is the time of the year when you see us, we're the most visible. However, we operate 365 days a year. We have multiple programs. We have our alcohol and drug rehab centers that are located at the command building. We have youth programs. We have, through our social service programs, we provide electric bill assistance. We provide food. We also are building a brand new shelter. So there's a lot of things that we're doing outside of just our traditional Christmas assistance. But being that Christmas is just around the corner, I would like to kind of talk more about that. The first thing I wanted to share is our Christmas kickoff, and that is going to be the Kettle and Angel Tree kickoff event this year, November 13th. That's a Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Mall of Louisiana. It's going to be an exciting event. We have Ned Fasullo and the big fabulous orchestra. It's going to be there along with Baton Rouge Music Studios, the mayor. He's going to be our celebrity for our Angel Tree program. He will choose the first angel off the tree. We're also going to have the St. George Fire Department. Santa Claus will come riding in. There will be crafts for children and just a lot of fun things for everyone in the family to do. So that is in November. Mark your calendars for that. The other thing that's happening right now is we are actually taking up registration for Christmas assistance. So families and individuals who need help, just that have found themselves in a difficult position this year and still want to be able to have a joyful Christmas, they can come and apply at the Salvation Army Command Center on Airline Highway through our social service programs. And through that, they go through a little registration process. We sign them up, and then we have someone adopt families. So that's some of the more exciting things going on. We do have volunteer opportunities for businesses, churches, schools. Bell ringing is important. You can call just call the Salvation Army here in Baton Rouge. We can set you up with Morgan, who is our volunteer coordinator, and we are looking for volunteers for that.
You know, you've mentioned several of them already, but one of the great things about the Salvation Army is that this is an organization that really directly impacts and touches people right here in the community in really many more ways than most people thought. I was stunned to find out how many people that actually take advantage of the services you provide and how you're able to improve their lives.
Absolutely. Every day when I walk into work, I actually walk through our drug and alcohol unit. And I see the men, and it's interesting when they first come in, many of them have come through the court systems and things like that. When they first come in, they have sort of this kind of dull look in their eye. And then it looks sad, and about a couple days later, I see them starting to perk up and change, and then I introduce myself, I see them starting to take pride in themselves, to start dressing nicer. It is a really great place to work and to see the change. I see the services in action, and it's very impactful for me, and it gives me the incentive to go out and spread the word about what we do and how we touch lives every single day.
Real quickly, tell the folks where they could go to find out more about Angel Tree and any of the other great programs that you offer.
Well, you can visit our website. You can also call the Salvation Army of Baton Rouge, and you are welcome to come by the command building to our social service programs.
Priscilla Baldwin, thanks so much for coming on and telling us all about it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Well, there's always a good time happening out by the parish line. It's the Greater Baton Rouge State Fair. Go check it out.
Once a year, magic. Suddenly, it's magic. The Greater Baton Rouge State Fair.
The Greater Baton Rouge State Fair is a community project that 50 years ago, people came together, invested time and energy to make a great community event, all for the purpose of not only having that event, getting the community to come together, but also to benefit the less fortunate.
They have been very generous in donating to the Baton Rouge Zoo, the children's area of the zoo, building playgrounds for kids, as well as even improving some of the ball fields where kids play at various rec parks. So they are just awesome community partners.
I am very involved with cystic fibrosis, and they have done wonderful things and donated lots of money to the city, the state, and different things, all as a volunteer basis. Nobody's getting paid, everybody's doing it because they're giving people.
I think the fact that the fair gives back to the community and the fact that it showcases South Louisiana, the Baton Rouge area, particularly the agriculture, the food, and the entertainment, all which we are very, very proud of. It's part of our culture. It's part of the culture of Baton Rouge.
So thank God we have people who volunteer and help at the Greater Baton Rouge State Fair, who will say to you, this is not for a cause. This is for all of those young people and others who are in need, to let them know we love them and we care about them.
And if you haven't experienced it, it's very difficult to describe. But when the lights come on and you hear the sounds from the midway, the people laughing, having fun, the music playing for the entertainment, the smell of the foods, there's just something about it that just, it's exciting. I told somebody once, it makes you feel like a kid again. And it really does. It just, you know, it's like the fountain of youth. It's fun.
Having been chairman of the fair for 25 of the last 30 years and chairman of the foundation for 30 years, I get to see a lot of those folks that we give money to and their programs and their installations and what they've done. And it is heartwarming and it makes you feel good. If you'd asked me 30 years ago, did I think we'd be here 30 years later, I probably would have said not on your life. But it got to be easier as we kept doing it because we knew what we were doing from one year to the next. Everybody on the fair board knows exactly what their job is and they make sure it gets done.
This year's fair is going to be our 50th event. It's actually our 51st year. We missed one because of Hurricane Katrina. We've got a heck of a lineup scheduled. We're blowing it out for the 50th anniversary. We want everybody to come out and support the fair, because by supporting the fair, you're supporting the Baton Rouge community, both in the forms of what money we spend in the community putting the fair on, and in our program of scholarships and grants to charitable and nonprofit organizations dealing with families and children. And I'm proud to say that, you know, by fair time, we will have donated over $3.5 million back into the community through our sponsorships, our scholarships rather, and grants to these organizations. It's just a great project. It's a great way to be involved with the community. It's a great place to come out, make a memory that will last a lifetime. We have people coming out with their children now who are telling us, you know, when they were small, they came to the fair. And you know, now they're bringing their kids. It's a tradition that lasts forever. We do have a website, www.gbrsf.com. It carries all of the information about the upcoming events at the fair each year. Plus, it has a lot of fair history. It tells the story of how we started, who we are, who operates it, where the money goes. We list all of our grant recipients there. We also have photos of our scholarship winners from the high schools, the volunteer winners. And everything anybody would need to know. You can even buy tickets at the website.
I wish the Greater Baton Rouge State Fair a wonderful 50th anniversary, and I encourage the public to come out and join us this year.
Congratulations to all the wonderful people with the Greater Baton Rouge State Fair. Great 50 years. Look forward to the next 50, and do like I'm going to do. Everyone attend this year's State Fair.
Congratulations to the Greater Baton Rouge State Fair. 50 years of doing wonderful things. I hope you'll be like me and try to support them again this year.
Come on out and celebrate the 50th year anniversary of the Greater Baton Rouge State Fair. Come out and have some fun. Let's make a difference.
Once a year, magic.
When we come back on Across Louisiana, find out what's cooking with the Arts Council of Greater Baton Rouge. Don't miss it.